Now, as I was getting ready to film this video for you today, I was smudging my studio and trying to clear the energy in the space. And I was saying to myself, oh my God, what am I going to title this video today? I had an idea of where the video was going to go. And when I do these kinds of videos, I really go with the flow and impromptu, because I just let my spirit flow through me and I just allow the energy to move and allow it to come forth freely, which is what I'm doing now. And this is like a preamble. And I'm trying to warm myself up into the flow by telling you the story. So I was smudging my studio and I was saying to myself, oh my God, what am I going to title this video? Now, as I got done setting up and everything, the title came to me, and it was Intimacy and Energetic Attachments. And I thought to myself, wow, that's so good. And it just made me so, relaxed. Everything comes to you when you relax. That's one sidebar that I'm going to give to you now. I've been watching too much Feel Good Life, and he keeps on saying sidebars. I feel like I'm going to have a lot of those today. Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Eva. If this is your first time here, hi, very nice to meet you. I hope that this video is very insightful for you, and I do hope that you join the tribe. It's a loving, conscious tribe over here, and what I aim to do with this channel is to bring in more love and more light into the space, into your hearts. And I share a lot of spirituality, consciousness, and sex sometimes. Now, today on this video, I'm going to be sharing, like I said before, intimacy and energetic attachments. We don't think about it. I don't think that we do. We don't think about the energetic aspects of our co-creations with each other, our intimate relationships with each other. It doesn't even have to be intimate, just like our friendships, our family bonds, and just two human beings coming together. That's an energetic rubbing with each other. And so you do know that you're energy, you're an energetic being, you're an energy being, you're vibrating at frequencies beyond your physical senses that you cannot even begin to imagine. And as you're vibrating at your own frequency, you are pulling to you things that are vibrating on the same frequency as you. It's all energy. It's a magnetic thing that is happening. When you hear people talking about the law of attraction, you have to understand that the law of attraction is kind of like the underlying law of what this universe is. It's like the basis law. So like attracts like, and things of the same likeness pull to each other. And it's kind of like how the world or how the universe stabilizes itself. And so when we attract into our field people for our work, our career, our hobbies, school, whatever it is, right? The people that we're rubbing with are rubbing with us and leaving energetic footprints or energetic imprints in our aura, in our energetic field. And we're taking from here, we're taking from there, we're pulling from here, we're pulling from there. Now, if you're somebody like me, and this used to happen to me a lot, I used to be so open, to the point where I walk into a space and I can feel the energy of the space, and if it's not my kind of vibe, I'm ready to get out. I stopped going to the clubs a long time because of this, because like every time I walk into a club, I can just feel it, and my aura just begins to feel drained. Like I just begin to feel like I'm losing energy. And I don't know if this happens to you, but it should. I'm sure that you feel a kind of way when you enter into a space. You call it vibe, this is not my vibe, this is not my kind of vibe. You say that kind of, in passing, but it's really what it is. It's the vibration is not resonating with your own vibration. Now, think about all of this that I have said, and think about your intimate relationships, because that's where I really want to focus on with this topic today. Now, in our intimate relationships, we want to become more conscious of the people that we are rubbing with, okay? And everything is energy. All your interactions with people is happening both on a physical level and also on an energetic level, on a spiritual level as well. I love to really go behind the veil of things and see how the energy is working. I'm really an energy person. I'm really that person who just goes beyond the physical, and I say to myself, okay, what's happening here energetically? What is this person depositing in me? What am I giving to this person energetically? Because it's all about the energy. And so this is where this conversation is going to, when we think about our intimate relationships in this way. There's so many things that happen in the field that you don't see, especially if you're not conscious, if you're not self-aware, if you're not aware of what's going on around you or what it is that you're putting yourself in. So for instance, when you start a relationship with somebody, you guys are getting to know each other, you're feeling really confident about this and you're trying to make it work. When it comes down to sex and the deeper rubbing of energy with this person, are you doing it from a higher place of loving and sharing and giving? Or are you doing it because you think that that is what you should do? There are a lot of people, and I've been there myself, who end up having very intimate relationships just because, well, we are going with the flow. You have to ask yourself, is this the flow that I want to be going with? Is this the person that I want to be rubbing energies with? Intimate relationships are so powerful because they pull from us our deepest and our highest emotions. And when they're done, or when we create those kinds of relationships with people who are not really on for us, then we get ourselves in trouble. Now, I tend to look at life this way, as though there are no mistakes, only lessons. And so in everything that you're doing, good or bad, depending on your perspective of what good or bad is, it is really about the lesson involved in that action or in that experience. And it's like, are you picking the lessons from these experiences as they're happening? Are you understanding what's going on here? If you're not understanding the lesson, it will happen again and again and again and again. Now, when you get intimate with somebody, you must understand that it's not just about the pleasure that you feel when you are kissing and touching and feeling and being also romantic and giving of yourself physically. It is also the energetic dance that you're having with this person. And I tend to talk about sex a lot as a dance in partnership, like a cosmic dance with another soul, because that's how I see it. It's like, if you could come out of your body while you're having sex with somebody and look at the energy, you will see that it is just this whole ball of energy just going around and around in colors and vibrations, and just the resonance of that field will be so beautiful, depending on what kind of giving and receiving is happening in that dance. And so when you dance like this from person to person to person, you must know and understand that there is energy and energy and energy and imprints and imprints and imprints that are deposited within you and within your aura and your energetic field, as you are also depositing in these people as well. Now, the way sex is supposed to be a liberating art for us as humans. It's supposed to be that place where we come together to share, to bond, and to help the other person liberate as we liberate ourselves in that big, beautiful energy that is sex. And so if you are not coming together with somebody for this purpose at all times with love, and if you're going into sex with the intention or with a mind state of, I don't feel good right now and I just want to have a quickie, or I don't feel good right now and I just want to let the stress out, and it's always about, oh, I just want to let the stress out, or I just want to have some fun and quick pleasure, then you are sometimes just taking from that person or just depositing your garbage with that person. And I don't know if you've had sex with somebody before where you felt like, after having sex with the person, you felt so drained and you did not feel good. Have you ever, let me know in the comments, have you ever been with somebody and right after, or some minutes or some hours after, you just don't feel good? You just feel like, what did I just get myself into? Why did I have sex with this person? And maybe a week goes by and you have sex with the person again because you've forgotten how you felt when it happened before. And then you have sex with this person again, and it's kind of like the same thing. It's like, I don't feel good. I feel drained all the time. I feel drained when I have sex with you. I feel dirty. I feel murky. I don't like that energy. You can actually feel it when it's not intentionally from a place of love, and when it's not from a higher place of being with the person, or when the person is just depositing stuff or just having that dance with you for the sake of, maybe a selfish desire, like just easing stress, And so you must consider these things from your point of view and from the other person's point of view as well. When you're having sex, why? What's the reason for doing it? Now, I'm not trying to say that every time you have sex there has to be a reason, but like the intention behind our every action is what is most important. The intention behind our every action is most important, because especially with sex or whatever it is, as you project that thought just prior to your action or in the action, it's like adding salt to your food and putting taste and putting flavor in your food. You are creating a flavor for that dish that you're creating energetically. That's what it is. So with your thought form and with your intention, you're creating the flavor of that dish. And what that creation is, you are going to take a part of it at the end, and the other person is going to take a part of it as well. Which is why when you have sex with somebody out of a place of desperation or need or hunger or a yearning of wanting to grasp for something, a depressive state of being like, oh, I don't like myself right now, I'm just going to do whatever it is that I want to do, then you're really dancing and having sex from a very low vibrational state. Again, this is not the place that you want to be having sex from. Sex is such a high vibrational experience that when you go into this experience with a high vibrational frequency within you, then you make it that much more magical. You make it that much more intensely so good. And when you're doing it with somebody who is of that same kind of frequency with you, of that same kind of vibrational state with you, then you guys really create this thing that is just incredible. Like, it just blows over. And so your intimate relationships are so very important, because they, like I said, they pull from you your deepest and highest emotions. They pull from you passion. They pull from you thought forms that are flowing at a high vibration, which is why heartbreaks are painful, which is why love feels so good. So it's like some extreme. It's so good, or it's just so bad, or it's just what's going on here. And I wanted to share this with you today because I just kept on getting that feeling to talk about this, because I know, and I've been there, and I'm trying to help you not be there again. I'm trying to help you make conscious decisions around your intimate relationships, conscious decisions around your sexual relations, become aware of what you're doing. Become aware, is this the person that I want to bond with? Do I want to take this person's energy? And you don't even have to be psychic to understand the kind of energy that somebody's carrying. You just look at them. How are they? How are they vibing? And I always asking that question. How are you doing today? How are you vibing? Just take a look at the person. How is the person vibing? Is this person always complaining, always depressed, always not happy, always has something to bug about? Is this person somebody who is ambitious, who is passionate, who is loving? Is this somebody who has like great ambition, or is this somebody who is just depressed? And I know that I've gone haywire with this topic, and I've probably said a lot of things here and there, but you do understand what it is that I'm talking about, hopefully. And if this makes sense for you, do leave a comment down below. I love to read from you. I want to know your thoughts about this topic, and I want to know how you're feeling. I also want to know, have you ever been with somebody who made you feel drained after having sex or after being intimate? Have you been with somebody who made you, after being with the person, you feel dirty? I want to know, because if you've experienced it, then you understand what it is that I'm trying to share with you today. And if you understand it, then understanding it from your point of view will help us and the readers in the comment section as well. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Eva. If you enjoyed this video, do leave a comment and do subscribe. Hit the bell so that you get notified every time I post a video, which is weekly. And I'll see you in my next one. I send you a lot of love and a lot of light, and I wish you well. Bye.